Hello everyone, welcome to my HLT 201 or presentation Styles in Writing Literature. I am Ladies Senin Leon, a second year in University of Gurkha, majoring in Language and Literature. This oral presentation is based on the theme The Illusion of Cosmopolitanism in a Cosmopolite in a Cafe. The critical view goes global identity does not erase local identity. Therefore, this representation will specifically be based on how O. Henry describes or challenges the idea of cosmopolitanism through irony and emotional attachment to home. Who is the author of The Cosmopolite in a Cafe? The author of this story is O. Henry. He is an American author by full name William Sidney Potter. He was born on September 11, 1862 in United States of America and died on June 5, 1910 in New York, United States of America. His occupation is he's a writer and a short story author. O. Henry is known for writing short stories with clever plots and surprising or twist endings. He is famous for 600 works of short stories and literary works. He uses humor, irony, and vivid characterizations. He mainly focuses on the themes such as love, sacrifice, and humility. The story goes a cosmopolite in a cafe. The setting of this story is in New York, specifically in a restaurant in the early 20th century. The main characters include Mr. Best, the self-proclaimed cosmopolite, the narrator who tells the story and observes the conversation, and the man from Matawakel who mentions Mr. Best's true feelings. Basically, the story is based on the conversation by a cosmopolite proclaiming he has no hometown. As the definition goes, a cosmopolite is someone who feels at home anywhere in the world and is not attached to any particular place. During the conversation, Mr. Stone, who is the other customer, he mentions the small town called Matawake Mai. By hearing the name of his hometown, he reminded Mr. Best of his own town. Mr. Best suddenly was emotional and excited. He began talking only about the town and its people. Therefore, the main idea is the story shows that no matter how far people travel or how wealthy they become, they often remain deeply attached to the place they call home. Moving on to the next slide, the definition of cosmopolitanism. Cosmopolitanism is the idea that a person belongs to the world, to the whole world rather than one specific nation or culture. It can be based on global citizenship, cultural openness, or international identity. Global citizenship is specifically or mainly based on the global aspect or the whole universe. The cultural is the cultural aspects of the community or the society. And the international identity is the nationwide or urban. Therefore, the definition, Cosmopolitanism is the idea that a person belongs to the whole world rather than to one specific nation or culture. This statement for this representation is O. Henry uses irony in Cosmopolitan Cafe to reveal that human beings naturally seek a sense of belonging in connection to their roots. Anyone can be a citizen of a nation or a citizen of the world, but the true power or the deep feeling of hometown still remains the city. Therefore, this representation will clearly explains or proves through the use of literary works, through the use of literary techniques, the theme's characters, and to analyze the story and prove the idea of cosmopolitanism. On to the next slide, the illusion of cosmopolitanism. The cosmopolite pretends his origin of belonging to everywhere. He rejects the idea of nationalism and local attachment. His attitude appears to be smart and acts as the main man of the world. Mr. Best, who proclaims himself as the cosmopolite, has no special attachment to any place, that he belongs equally to the world. This creates the illusion that he is free from local loyalties and hometown feelings. However, when he hears the name Matawangek, he becomes emotional and nostalgic. His strong reaction reveals that he still deeply loves and identifies with his hometown. In short, Mr. Best believes that he is a true cosmopolite is an illusion because his emotional response to his hometown reveals a deep personal attachment that contradicts his claim. Local identity cannot be erased. The cosmopolite's emotions are being detached and indifferent from being proud, revealing his deep love for his hometown. Emotional attachment remains the main focus. The connection of memory and identity. Cosmopolite portrayed in the story claims to be the man of the world or the citizen of the world. But despite these worldly claims, the strong feeling or attachment to hometown is yet to remain powerful. The irony in the story, The Cosmopolite in a Cafe, it is situational and character irony. Irony exposes the truth about Mr. Best because there is a contrast between what he says and what he actually feels. At the beginning of the story, Mr. Bird proudly claims that he is a cosmopolite who belongs to the world and not a specific place. However, the irony occurs when he becomes excited and emotional after hearing the name Matawangke, his hometown. Therefore, the irony in the story exposes that Mr. Bed's identity is still shaped by his hometown, proving that even people who consider themselves citizens of the world often remain deeply attached to where they belong. Onto the next slide, theme of patriotism and belonging. This can be either love for homeland, nostalgia, emotional roots, and pride in origins. When someone leaves home or goes abroad somewhere far, it is always the feeling that a person gets or a person feels of home. Therefore, the strong belief remains so stable in a person where anywhere he or she goes, and then when she comes across someone who is also from that place and he has anything about this particular place, that feeling of belonging and attachment to hometown or home village becomes so strong. Therefore, even a person travels afar or abroad, he or she will still keep the feeling of belonging to his or her hometown. As the saying goes, the home is where the heart is. How the story Cosmopolitan Cafe connects to the modern society. The connection to modern society can be based on globalization, multicultural identity, migration, or social media culture. O. Henry's story remains relevant today because many people live, work, or study afar from their hometowns, while still maintaining strong emotional connections to where they belong. Like Mr. Best, people today may believe they can belong anywhere in the world. However, memories of home, family, and childhood experience often create a lasting sense of belonging. When they hear the name of their hometown or see families or relatives or someone in their area somewhere, they may feel some nostalgia that Mr. Best experiences. So therefore, anyone can travel abroad or anyone can travel afar, somewhere beyond, but that strong feeling, that strong emotion of belonging to where they come from still remains so strong. Therefore, the story teaches us that while people can travel widely or become part of the global community, their roots and hometowns continues to shape their true identity. This is a common experience in modern life, making O. Henry's message timeless and relatable. The literary devices used in the story, irony, dialogue, symbolism, characterization, and realism. The central theme of Cosmopolitan Cafe is that people remain emotionally connected to their hometown and roots no matter how far they go or how worldly or cosmopolitan they claim to be. The irony in this story is the Mr. Best, who claims to be a cosmopolitan who belongs everywhere and nowhere in particular. Yet he becomes deeply emotional when he hears his hometown, Matawange. The irony shows that even those who think they are free from local attachments still have strong ties to their home. The dialogues in the story, the conversation between Mr. Best and Mr. Easton, reveals Mr. Best's beliefs and feelings. Through this dialogue, readers see Mr. Best's transformation from confident cosmopolitan to a nostalgic hometown admirer. The dialogue gradually uncovers Mr. Best's hidden attachment to his hometown. The symbolism showed in the story is the hometown Matawangam symbolizes home roots, symbolizes the true identity of belonging. It symbolizes the hometown a person comes from. It represents the emotional connection between people and where they come. The characterization in this story is Mr. Best. Mr. Best is a sophisticated and well-traveled man who prides himself on being a citizen of the world. However, his emotional reaction reveals another side of his personality. His character demonstrates that beneath a worldly appearance, people often remain attached to their origins. And finally, the realism in this story presents a realistic human experience. Many people travel, move away from home, they travel from place to place and abroad or internationally. And they adapt to new places, the new systems, the new technologies, but they still have the feeling of belonging to their hometown. In conclusion, through the use of irony, dialogue, symbolism, characterization, and realism, O. Henry emphasizes that a person's connections to his hometown remains powerful even when they see themselves as a citizen of the world. The critical theory application can be based on the post-colonial theory, which is identity, hybridity, cultural roots, and global-based local identity. The identity of a person is reflected by his cultural or local identity. The hybridity refers to the blending of different cultures, identities, or ways of life to create a mixed identity. In a cosmopolitan hybridity can be seen in Mr. Ben's identity. The cultural roots or the traditional roots of a person is the origin or where a person culturally or traditionally brought up. The global base, the local identity. The global identity cannot erase the local identity. The local identity of a person remains a powerful and a focus for everyone or for anyone in a society or community. To conclude, cosmopolitanism shown as an illusion. Human beings become more tied to their global identity or coexist with local identity. As the thesis state, O. Henry uses irony and emotional relevation in a cosmopolitan cafe to show that global identity cannot erase the local identity because people remain emotionally connected to their roots and homeland. Therefore, in conclusion, anyone can become cosmopolitan, to travel afar, to travel abroad, to go anywhere they wish to go. But when they meet a relative or when they come across someone or something related to their hometown, that feeling of belonging and the thought of their hometown will always remain in them. Therefore, in this presentation, the theme is which states the illusion of cosmopolitanism in a cafe, the cosmopolitan cafe, and the critical view, which is global identity does not erase local identity, clearly states that person can become a cosmopolitan but will always remain attached to his or her hometown. To the second last of the presentation is the discussion questions. Anyone can ask these three major questions. Number one, can anyone truly become a citizen of the world? For sure, people can travel and become the citizen of the world, but through the identity of Through the local identity, he or she will still have the strong emotion and the strong thought of his or her hometown. Number 2, why do people remain attached to their homeland? Well, homeland is where our is. Homeland makes us feel at home. When someone travels or when someone lives abroad, a thought of belonging to a homeland will always remain strong. Number 3, does globalization weaken local culture? For sure, globalization has weakened or affected the local culture. Through global languages such as English will replace local languages. Foreign movies, music, fashion, and food can become more popular than traditional cultural practices. Younger generation may adopt local lifestyles and lose interest in local customs and traditions. And finally, we have the references. The references are listed here, the three of them: O. Henry Literary Work, the Wikipedia, and American Literature with the websites given. Thank you all for watching my oral presentation. Thank you.